mountain here.
Hello, welcome to the hot seat.
Hey, welcome to the hot seat,
Hi.
where we are about to light
Your pants.
On fire.
Not literally.
Never.
Just
figuratively.
I think our intro's getting a little stale. But hey, that's all good.
It was an accidental
See,
intro.
Yeah.
That's the thing in marketing, is that if you can get it stuck in people's heads, right, even if it's a little bit weird, then it works.
Pants on fire.
Yeah. Duck shorts.
See?
Yep.
Frog pants.
Frog pants and spider leggings.
Inside jokes.
Totally.
Okie
Okay,
dokie.
let's jump
Let's
right
talk
in.
about Regency.
Okay. This is one of our clients, super awesome, from my hometown, Colorado. And we are going to be talking about their new website. Oh, wait. We're going to actually talk about their old website first. And what's really cool is we built a new website, so we'll show you the difference. So let's dive in. We are currently on their new... Just kidding. This is their old website. Okay. So, hey guys, what do you notice about... We first go to the Regency, the old website.
Yep.
Why would they want a new website?
Well, first of all, you can see how it looks on this big screen, right? So we're obviously not sizing.
This is 1920 by 1280. Here's standard screen size. This is normal screen size.
Now, why don't you scroll in and shrink it and see what happens?
Let's do this real quick,
as
because
we-
I like it to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like...
Okay.
There.
Now squeeze it in like you're looking on a phone.
So you go like this. This is how we see if it sizes.
Oh,
Ooh.
crops the stuff off, right?
Man.
Not mobile responsive.
Not mobile responsive.
Not mobile response.
Which
It's
is-
going to zoom pretty
Yeah.
intensely.
And when you got 70% of your users these days on a mobile device, that's bad news. And when you got Google not indexing sites that aren't mobile responsive anymore as of
Even
April
worse
24th.
21st of April.
Yeah.
21st, sorry, it's 3 days off.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to correct me.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
You make it look like
I'm the one that was geeky
Let's start
about
this
that.
episode over. I'm not
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be corrected in public.
in front of the public.
Sorry.
In front of
Just
your
kidding.
public.
Don't beat me.
It's fine. I've been wrong before, once or twice.
Me too.
It's all good. Cory never.
I haven't yet. I wonder what it
We're
feels
still working on finding somewhere
like.
Cory's from.
Good luck.
Okay.
But
Let's go to
that could be our view.
where?
That view
Oh,
right
right there, definitely. Tyler's gonna tell
Are
you.
those fake people?
No, they're real.
Those were fake people. I never noticed that.
They're cardboard cutouts. Nobody
It really
lives.
is like a rendering.
Well,
That way.
Let us go through. Yeah.
okay, let's go through to.
No. Let's let the slides scroll through.
Oh, because you have to make sure
I wanna
these are
see.
cardboard
You
cutouts.
want to see the fake
The friends
people.
are real.
Yeah, I have. My friends are all real.
She looks really fun.
The community looks real.
The community is thriving.
The
Breathing.
pool looks real. Those are real people.
I like to swim in my clothes.
I don't know about that orange comforter. I don't know that I.
Those are
sleep
good,
with
bright
that.
colors for a
This
woman.
would be-
That has like 15 moons.
Yep.
So it's
that's
Regency
weird.
actually
That's
is
the one.
on planet
I think
Earth.
that's like an
Thank
artist
you.
rendering.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So
Interesting.
in the
Okay,
new site, well, Tyler, tell us what you found out and what we found out about looking at their old site.
Well, first we dug into their analytics, and they didn't have very great data because it was an internal kind of a page count analytics. But I spent about an hour in there just looking over what pages are important, how often are they important,
Who's
where are
going
people-
where and why?
Yeah, trying to get to the bottom of that as much as we could with the data we had.
Mhm.
So we there were some things they did pretty well, and others they didn't. For example, floor plans and amenities are in the navigation,
Right here.
but they're not. View amenities is there, but it's not the main message. Apply now is the main message, which is great. But the dining was one of the more higher traffic pages on the website, and while that's in the navigation and in a slide, you can't click through to the slides. They don't really go anywhere. So we tried to make sure that the main information was easily accessible and condensed down a lot of the information from superfluous pages into other pages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would think, some big, beautiful pictures of the actual
Mm-hmm.
housing complex would be good. So if floor plans are your top visited spot, right, you'd want to showcase that. If dining, let's be honest, if I'm going to
Who
go
doesn't
live
care
in
about
student
food?
housing, that would be my number one fear is like, what are they going to make me eat, because they have meal plans, like, ooh, cold cereal, see, I'm stoked about that. So you just got to show me the cereal wall, and
Apparently
I'm
it's a
in.
buffet too, like all you can eat.
All you can eat cold cereal?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a recipe for the college
Sounds like-
15.
Holy smoke.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why I'm still alive
Sounds
today.
like jail.
Cold cereal in college.
Yeah.
There was a 10 for 10 deal. Real quick story.
Oh, Amy loves
10
stories.
boxes?
10 boxes for $10 at Albertsons in college. I bought 40 boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch
Cinnamon Toast Crunch
And
Did
is
your
I had
roommates eat them?
for breakfast, lunch, and dinner
dinner.
for like weeks. I couldn't look at Cinnamon Toast Crunch for like 5 years.
I'm sorry.
That's a really great story.
You
My
could have sold
roommates.
some to your neighbors or
I
something.
should have. I wasn't
$1.50.
smart
That's
in
all I
college.
want. It's $1.50
I
out of
wasn't
this.
smart in college.
Well, why did you get all the same
Because I loved
boxes?
it. I was like,
But
this
you
is
didn't
awesome.
after 5
I'm like, I'm
weeks,
on
did
my
you?
own and I can have all the Cinnamon Toast Crunch I want.
The Reese's Pieces Puffs, I mean, branch out a
Oh,
little
Reese's
bit.
I know.
Puffs?
Those are.
Those tear up the top of your mouth.
But they are so
But not
worth
like
it.
Captain Crunch.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Crunch is
you
10
can get
times
them
worse.
soggy. You just let them sit, you
Just-
get in the
yeah,
shower,
just let 'em-
then
let
your
'em
cereal.
soak a
Shower.
little.
Then you get out.
Come out.
Perfect. It's like
and
a
they
mush.
are wonderful.
Yeah. I
Those
don't
are
know.
cereal connoisseurs.
Mhm,
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But back to the Regency
Regency.
housing site.
You still can't click those slides
no,
even if you want
there's
to.
not. So you know what? Like, let's go check out the amenities because I want to know.
You can't click the amenities.
Oh
so
dang,
you have
I
to click
hate
somewhere
that.
down.
Video tour.
below.
Let's just go look at the amenities. Okay, we got the pool. We got the tables. I don't like to read. I mean, I apologize. I actually enjoy reading
Most
very
people
much.
don't read.
Most people don't read. They're going to look at these pictures. So even over here, I know it's terrible. They have bullet points, but the pictures will speak a lot more. And in a video, where's my video about the amenities?
You have to click that view our videos. Takes you off
I
page.
didn't even notice that over
Oh,
there.
Which we didn't really like because we were doing side analysis.
Oh, and then they
like-
push it over here, and it's not the right size. That's not the 1080 by
Do you wanna hear
920.
it?
Yeah, I love hearing videos.
Yeah,
Just go
I
to
would
this
have been
part.
nervous
Look at the
to click the VR videos because I'd be like, oh, but I'm not ready to leave this page, and
Where are we gonna go?
And then maybe I end up missing the video,
Let's see if the music on this one's better.
Welcome to the Regency. We are a student
That's
housing
not even their
community
logo.
located off of I-25
We
Am I
didn't
in the
reuse.
right
This
place?
is the video we didn't actually
Just
reuse.
2
Okay.
miles from
So-
campus. We are the
We'll turn that off. But okay, we can close down that old archaic system of viewing videos.
Yes.
And let's go check out the dining. Oh, we already did. I guess I'm hungry.
Did you just eat lunch?
Why don't we look at the food again?
I'm always
Where's the
hungry.
food?
What do
I
we
guess
have
it's
for
a
dinner?
couple hours
Is
later.
it snack time yet?
Can we get a pizza?
Well, look, you can. It'll tell us when. 7 to 9. That really stinks. If I'm hungry at 6:30, I gotta wait till 7.
Unless you go to the rail,
Oh, okay. The
which opens
rail.
at 6:30.
6:30, perfect. Well, what if I'm hungry at 6?
Mm.
Then you better eat the food that you
Yeah, I love
Put in
squirreled
your
away
fridge.
in your fridge.
I know what we should look at next is the floor plans. I want to know what my room's gonna look like. I don't really care how much it costs till I know what they look like. Where do I see the? Aha, here we go. I like these views.
They're cool floor plans.
Mm-hmm.
And they're tidy.
Oh, indeed. This is
I
mine.
don't think my room would look like that. I think mine would
In
have
an
some
ideal
clutter.
world.
You
Really?
could have some clutter.
No, you're going to go to college and be a new man.
That's
No.
right.
I think as I look at your desktop, it looks very clean. So I'm guessing
Yeah, I
your
did an
apartment.
emergency cleanup.
You
before
should
we
have seen his
recorded this.
desktop before. I said, we cannot film this video with your desktop looking like that. That is an embarrassment to the company, and I will not have it.
So we
It's
scoot
my
it all
works.
under the rug.
It's my
So
workspace.
he created a folder where he just shoved
Come on
everything
now.
into it.
Making me feel all warm and fuzzy.
You know what?
inside.
Creatives can be a little bit messy.
Disheveled.
Yeah.
But anyhow, this would be my floor plan. Here's Cory's. He's like a little micro.
just a little guy.
Which one is mine?
Tyler, you need a lot of space.
The double wide.
Looks like we've
You called me fat.
Hey, look.
There
This
you
is
go.
their website that we're doing. So
Yeah, why
we
not?
could keep looking at these payment contact, but I really
do want you to
Okay.
click on apply now.
let's do apply now. The online application.
It doesn't take you to where you can actually apply. Like you have to click through another link to get
Two
to
clicks
the
away.
application.
2 clicks away makes people mad.
They're not gonna ever come live at your place if you have to click. two
Or
clicks.
like this employment. Oh, then you have to click. You have to go click somewhere else to get to the employment.
Okay.
So we tried really hard to reduce the amount of clicks to information on the new website.
And we didn't have to try really hard to make it look super, super sexy. Because now I'm ready, if you guys are,
I'm ready.
to unveil the new site. The question is, are you ready?
Oh,
Because
buckle up.
buckle up, baby.
Put on your seatbelt.
Here we go. I feel like it's a little anticlimactic. Can we have a drum roll?
I know, we need something.
All right, enough.
Ah!
Whoa! Isn't that
It's
beautiful?
so pretty.
It actually really is. It's quite fine.
It makes me
Oh,
feel
yeah.
all
We're not going to our
Accents.
accents now. No.
Please
But let's check out.
feel
From
happy.
Tyler's analysis of the analytics, we determined that the floor plans were paramount importance. As you can see here, we have so lovingly displayed, graciously.
They want to know
beautifully.
floor plans and pricing, right?
Mhm.
Straight
And you
up.
can
That's
click
what
that
people wanna know.
banner, and it'll
Oh, and it will
take
take
you
us to see.
somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Kadoosh.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. They can come down here. Oh, look how much better these floor plans look
Mhm.
spread out. Just having them not side by
With the
side.
information and
how much
the
it
pricing
costs.
right next to
And,
it.
and wait, I can apply right now.
What?
That was a good
No.
call. Did you do that?
You can apply
Like it.
right now.
I don't want that one. This is Tyler's. This one, that's not too small for. That's not small enough for Cory.
Thank you.
We're gonna
Which
go.
one are
There's
you
Janelle's.
getting?
Well,
Three
mine
bedroom.
is
You should-
right here.
Yours is that
This
one.
is. I need all
Then
the.
you should click apply now and watch what happens.
Okay.
Oh, you're taken right to the application.
Oh man, there's no reason not to apply.
That's
Okay.
right.
I just
No
want one. I'm
excuses.
just gonna start right now.
Going back to college.
We're
I'm
gonna
going
your
back. I gotta
Credit
get.
card info. and
Hey man, I
everything.
You
dated.
take your kids.
I
and
dated a lot in college. I'm going back.
Those were the glory
You have
days.
a boyfriend then.
Indeed. Is that public
That was
knowledge?
mine
It is
But this
now.
goes live.
See that?
Here's Cory's.
That's mine. Just a
Over
little.
here.
Just squeezing.
Where's your fridge?
I don't
He
need
doesn't.
one.
I need a fridge. Here's my compartment. We've already discussed. This is the room for my bikes. This is for my CrossFit gym or any kind of gym at all.
Sure.
And there's a fridge probably in here or a pantry.
I
We'll
think
just-
they're
I have a kitchen. You
little
guys.
restrooms.
I have a full-on kitchen.
know.
I don't even have to go to the rail. I don't have to even leave my apartment.
You can have food delivered.
Delivered. Do you have that amenity here?
I'm sure they do.
Indeed.
Amazon delivers groceries.
Oh, true. I love Amazon. Let's go see what amenities they have because I am curious to know if I ever have to leave my apartment.
Well, straight up, you see great dining area, snacks.
Yeah, icy candy.
I mean,
love
what
it.
is not important to college kids?
Bowling.
Well, snacks are.
Bowling is important.
Bowling, billiards. With,
I
This
know when I
amenities
was
page.
in college, I was very concerned about bowling.
Were you?
Mhm.
You
No,
liked bowling?
not
Oh,
really.
no.
I do have my own bowling ball.
I tried to.
It's a
impress
free date,
girls with
right?
bowling.
Is it? Do you have to pay to go do this, or is
I
it just a
imagine.
part
I
of?
imagine
Maybe
probably.
not. No.
Because that would
Maybe
be.
But it's right
free.
there, and that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, look at the pictures get bigger. That's
And the light
awesome.
box.
White kids can dunk
Big-
at Regency.
At Regency, all your dreams will come true. Does it show anyone with a boyfriend? Stand volleyball.
We forgot to put that as a marketing message. All of your wildest
All of your
dreams
dreams
will
will
come
come
true.
true.
I know that
You know what would've
And you can apply on the page.
Apply now.
Mm.
You know,
Apply everywhere.
that's pretty much the whole point of this website is to get them to apply. So we made sure that call to action was everywhere.
Mhm.
What would have been really cool here on the amenities is to put things that are not included.
I agree.
Well, we tried.
I know. It was a really great
Like
one.
RAs that spy on you.
Yeah, no RAs that spy on you.
Or early
Unchecked box.
What's it?
Curfew. There was curfew.
Early curfew.
And we didn't check that box.
Restrictive dress code.
Restricted dress
Boring
code.
people.
Boring. All of those were left unchecked. We thought it was really funny, but nobody else did.
No one knows that.
But that's okay. It's preserved in our memories
Yeah, we'll
That's
use it
right.
sometime.
some way, somehow. That's the view. I mean, that's really
Wow.
cool.
What a
And
cool
watch
place.
the video. Actually, I really would like to live here if I was going to school again.
Mhm.
Dining. We were concerned about the food. Let's go check that
Food's
out.
important.
Mm-hmm.
Food is very
Oh,
important.
I love these, what do we call that, where they just get to see something
A
in the
background.
Mm-hmm. I love background.
Where something's behind the
Uh-huh.
foreground.
When it sets the mood and the tone. And
It's moody and Tony.
yeah, I love it. Let's see. Atmosphere, options, and service all in one convenient location. I hate when people dish up your food. They never know how much I want.
But it is all you can eat.
You're particularly
See, look,
particular.
All you can eat dining hall.
Okay, so I can just keep going back in the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
and
you
it'd
could probably
be like-
harass him and say, "Can you put more of that on?
I bet you
Be
could.
Can I
like-
have more potato logs?
Well, I would
Can
say
I have
this.
more corn dogs,
But
please?"
it keeps other people from sneezing on it, from touching it, from rubbing their
See, and you're the germaphobe, and I'm the control freak. So
Right, so
I want to
it's-
dish up my own food.
And I'm the guy that's like, whatever, give me some.
Give me
food.
some of these.
I'll
I
come
just
back
want
with
some
more.
food.
I'm like, thank you for wearing the gloves.
Don't.
And I'm like, if you don't want me to come through the line again, just put 3 of those on there right now. And I won't come
Or
back.
4 or 5. 10.
And then where's the gym? I better go hit that.
That's right.
I'll go swim some.
Can you point me to the gymnasium,
Hey,
please?
gymnasium. I like this too. That's a pretty color. Just infographics using color.
Mhm.
Just break up. I love this clean white space. I love that. This site already. I'm in love with this site.
Infographics can be easily made at
Oh, picture chart.
Picture chart.
Awesome.
One of our
Oh yeah,
favorites.
one of our favorites. I gave you that reference in a blog post once. It's a great tool.
Yeah.
So
Make your information cool to look at.
yeah.
Just,
hmm
it's
It's like
worth the extra
Putting on
5 hours.
makeup for a date. It just even an old barn can use new paint. That's what my mom always told me.
That's
She didn't say
what?
She didn't say it to my other sisters, but when I was coming out on a date, it was like,
Even the
Honey,
barn
put
looks
on
good a little
some-
paint
Put
on
Did
a
it.
you-
little paint on that.
that barn of yours. Just kidding. I love
I
my
didn't
mom.
know you were a
She's
barn.
never gonna watch this.
That payment doesn't actually go to a page. It goes right to the payment
Let's
link.
check it out.
What?
Seriously.
What?
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the payment center. Please give us your
That's
payment
it right
information.
there.
That is brilliant.
This new site is, I'm really digging it. I think they've already sold out all their housing units. Oh wait, this hasn't gone live yet.
No, it's not live yet.
All right, when it goes live,
We're
They're
getting
going to
close.
sell out all their
We're
houses.
really, we're really close.
I'm gonna have to hurry and put my down payment on so that I can make sure my children get to go to
Uh-huh.
the luxury towers at the Regency.
That's right.
There is kind of a fun thing on the bus route.
Let's go check that
If it
out.
loads
Bus
up.
route and schedule. I just love these. All of that. Look at that. I mean, let's go to the
Mhm.
old site. If you went to the bus part, let me see if I can even find it. I can't even find the buses. Amenities.
It's under the 4 residents, the mega menu there.
Oh, see, I get frustrated when I can't find things really easily. This is
So
terrible.
does the world. No. The world does too.
Okay, do you like this bus page better than the other one? I'm so bugged at this bus page. I'm going back to the other one.
Okay.
Look how much more beautiful that bus is.
And there's a
there.
little map.
Yeah.
And there still
There's
is
an
the app that you can use. Password is bus, but it's not the main focus of
That
the
is
page.
really awesome. I just love this
The
site.
bus thing is actually kind of fun. If you put in bus
Okay.
as the password,
Okay, let's
it
try it.
GPS tracks the shuttle.
Tyler likes to play with the sites. I don't have time.
She's busy being productive.
She's busy.
Let's see, Tyler. Is this
Do it.
us?
That's the bus.
Oh,
let's-
it's-
That's
we
the
move him?
shuttle.
Cool,
No,
bus.
unless
Oh,
he's
whoa,
moving.
he's going all over
Can we
the
move him?
Tracks the bus
You can
on
actually
GPS.
control the bus.
This is
through
a
this.
game. I'm gonna have my children play. Move the
Everyone
bus.
on the bus is like,
Move
"Ah,
the
The
bus."
wheels
Someone's
on the
using
bus.
the bus for
go
the
round.
How much you have to pay to get that compartment at the top? That's what I
Oh,
want.
That's actually where mine's gonna be.
So the
Penthouse.
luxury suite.
That's where the RAs live.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm gonna be an RA for sure.
This looks like it's in a very good part of town.
I don't know town, so I
Yeah, this is
couldn't
the
say.
freeway right here in the Denver Broncos Stadium. Just a hop, skip,
Cool.
and a jump over here.
Wow.
And this is where I ride my road bike into. And look, here's the tracks. This is actually really convenient. I super know where this is. It's like my backyard. Well, a little bit. I was in Highlands Ranch, but let's not get nostalgic here. Let's just go back
Yeah,
to
that's
Okay, let's look at this
I know.
website.
back here. I think, what else do you guys want to talk about? Because we're going to be doing the villas next. Is that an assumption I should have made?
The villas.
The villas. The villas.
You got La Española on it.
Sí, español. Señor. Where are we? Are we done? with
Hey,
this episode? Hey,
so we got
thank
it
you
done.
for watching the hot
Apparently
seat.
we're done.
Hey.
See you guys later.
That's all we got to say.
And the hot seat. And your pants are on fire. Shut it off, Tyler.
Go on.
What?
Where's the off button?